The UEFA Euro 2024 tournament has delivered unforgettable moments with heart-stopping drama, jaw-dropping goals, and standout performances from Europe's finest footballers. From underdog victories to last-minute heroics, this year's championship has kept fans on the edge of their seats. In this video, we'll take you through the best moments of Euro 2024, highlighting the incredible highs that made this tournament one for the history books. Get ready to relive the passion, excitement, and brilliance that define Euro 2024. What a weird tournament, Euro 2024. Let's take a look back at the most stunning, bizarre, and memorable moments, such as this absurd goal scored by Shaqiri of Switzerland. A magnificent goal against Scotland, but there were many outstanding goals at this Euro. However, we must first discuss the fans, the unsung heroes of the European Championship. I mean, those Scots, with their festive ways and willingness to help out in the rain, really won us over. The entertaining instances where Albanians broke spaghetti in front of Italians were there. And among the German fans, naturally, this saxophonist. However, there was one country that was featured on TV, TikTok, and YouTube. The Dutch, that looked really good. Every European has his favorites, yet the underdogs frequently triumph over the favorites. And that was evident from the group stage on. Belgium was one country that was favored to win the title. Perhaps the final competition including players from the golden era, such as Lukaku and De Bruyne. They took on Slovakia in the opening group stage match. Šranc scored the goal. One of the first surprises of this Euro was Slovakia's victory. All in all, the bunch was utterly insane. All teams finished with 4 points. Ukraine was eliminated, while Belgium went to the second round of the elimination stage before struggling against France to cap off a very unsuccessful tournament. Let's move on to one of the top group stage matches, Georgia versus Turkey. The atmosphere at the Dortmund Stadium was electrifying as it was Georgia's first ever Euro. Turkey scored with a beautiful shot, but Georgia had a moment afterwards. The first ever goal for Europe. Everyone went crazy, including the journalist from Georgia. But shortly after, the Turkish pundit lost his mind. Turkey prevailed 3-1 in the end, and Dortmund celebrated. Georgia nevertheless managed to create a sensation. Thanks to their victory over Ronaldo and his Portugal on the final match day, they were able to finish third in their group. An entire nation of only 3.7 million people accomplished a little miracle. However, they ran across the formidable Spaniards in the round of 16. Georgia took the lead. What was happening here? And then almost made it 2-0 with a superb chip. Spain kept pushing, and Georgia's dream shattered. 4-1 for Spain. Still a tournament that Georgians can be more than proud of. For our next number, another dream goal, here in the game between Romania and Ukraine. Stanciu with the shot in the corner, incredible. But I can tell you there are more to come. In the Group C, England, Denmark, Slovenia, and Serbia fought to advance. In the second game, Slovenia and Serbia faced each other. Both needed the win, but Slovenia took the lead. Serbia tried everything, but couldn't score. It looked like this defeat would seal their early exit. Corner kick in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Luka Jovic kept Serbia in the tournament. 1-1, unbelievable, and the fans went wild. However, Serbia only drew the last game and finished last in the groups, till, with this goal, they had it in their own hands. But wait for the fans' reaction during this goal. It was even crazier than the Serbs. But before we get to that, first a blockbuster in the group stage. He then, reigning European champion Italy, met the third place of the last World Cup, Croatia, in the last match of the group stage. This was an all-or-nothing game, and Croatia, after disappointing performances, definitely needed a win. Donnarumma was almost unbeatable, but then, handball and penalty for Croatia. And of course, the 38-year-old Modric took it. He missed. How dramatic was this? But it wasn't over. Modric did it. Currently, Croatia was in second place. Italy tried everything, but it didn't work. Then 8 minutes of stoppage time decided by the referee, and sometimes football writes crazy stories. Italy laughed and Croatia was left crying on the ground. A sad farewell for Modric, but one star we will probably see at many more Euros is Mbappe. An unforgettable scene from him during the first game against Austria. He broke his nose, and because the referee didn't want to make the substitution, Mbappe simply lay down on the field to start the second half. Overall, the favorite France rather disappointingly marched through the group stage, finishing only second. In the round of 16, they beat Belgium, and in the quarterfinals, the duel against Portugal. Again, no goals in regular time. It went to a penalty shootout. An unexpected highlight, however, was N'Golo Kante, who played an incredible tournament. and no one saw that coming since he had been playing in Saudi Arabia last season. And it was a surprise to many that Deschamps even took him along. For many, one of the best players in this tournament. It was great for us football fans. Almost every day a game where we could watch our favorite players. And one who always attracts a lot of attention is Cristiano Ronaldo. There was this little fan who ran onto the pitch for a selfie. And then the constant buzz at the Portugal team hotel. But my favorite scene was this little girl who couldn't believe she was standing right next to him. And also the Hungarians couldn't believe what happened in this scene. On the last match day of Group A, they faced Scotland. And after 2 defeats, they needed a win to maybe still advance as third. But the score was 0-0 after 90 minutes. Then 10 minutes of stoppage time due to a serious injury to Vaga. But in the 99th minute, a corner kick for Scotland. Would they perhaps secure the win? Hungary with a goal in the last seconds. And the fans couldn't hold back. Everyone went crazy. That was third place. That wasn't enough though, because other third place teams outperformed them in the next round. The surprising squad from the group stage is the exact opposite. Austria made a very impressive performance. They would have merited that draw even though they lost their opening match against France. Next, victory over Poland, and a wild match against the Netherlands after that. They were the first in this category, which surprised a lot of people. Although the team includes talented players, the dynamics among the group were ideal. After the group stage, it became evident to all that Austria is a strong contender for the win. Turkey is their opponent in the round of 16. That ought to be winnable. However, we must first discuss the Turks before we can move on to this very amazing game, because there was a record in the group match against the Czech Republic. 2 red and 18 yellow cards. In a Euro game, there have never been more cards. After a few minutes, Barak issues a yellow card right away, and then yellow, red in the 20th minute. It was an extremely tough decision for me. The Czechs would now face extreme difficulties. Beautiful shooting by Shaler, but the Czechs gave it their best. Abruptly, they returned. It oscillated between them. Would the Czechs be able to move forward? No. Turkey scores in the second overtime period. The following round included them, and there was no turning back now. Many Turks were dubious before to the competition. However, they soon became incredibly ecstatic. Next, a round of 16 matchup with Austria, a title contender. Turkey with an extremely quick goal. The reporter went crazy again. What would Austria think? One more goal was needed by the Austrians. As the curtain closes on Euro 2024, the memories of these incredible moments will live on in football history. From thrilling goals to unexpected breakthroughs, this tournament has reminded us why we love the beautiful game. Which moment was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing football content as we look forward to the next big tournament. Thanks for watching.